Hello everyone, welcome to Deep Voice Dude. Today I'm just going to go over some video games coming out in 2020 that I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to give a few disclaimers. First one is I don't know every video game. I don't really follow the video game industry as much as I would like to. Second one is I'm an Xbox only gamer, so you're not going to see The Last of Us 2 on here, even though I am kind of wondering what the story is going to go with that. And that's it. So first, I'm just gonna do three of them that aren't I don't have like a huge amount of knowledge about. First, Call of Duty. It's probably gonna be a Black Ops game this year, so that'll be interesting. I'll pick that up. Second one, Half Life Alyx. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the new game in the Half Life series for virtual reality. I unfortunately do not have a virtual reality headset yet, but I do want one, so I'm looking forward to this game to see how well it does financially. Maybe it'll inspire other IPs to create VR games. And lastly, I'm just going to say Batman Arkham Legacy or Batman Arkham, whatever it's called. Not confirmed yet. Who knows if it'll actually come out in 2020 or 2021. I just think that with the new consoles coming out in the holiday season 2020, it'd be a good idea to release them then. So for the first game that I'm going to go into depth in, it's going to be Watch Dogs Legion. I played the first two Watch Dogs game, pre-ordered them, got them when they came out. I'm a fan of the storylines. I'm a fan of the gameplay, the hacking, all that stuff. I'm a little bit intrigued, especially how they're gonna do this whole you could play as anyone thing. I don't. I'm just really wondering how actually varied all the character models are gonna be. London's been really overdone in video games. However, I think we've really never had a modern London because only one we've had that zombie game called Zombie Zombi. We had Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but that took place like in the 1860s, 70s. I can't remember exactly. So we haven't had modern London unless you count the newest, like one of the newest Call of Duty had a scene in Piccadilly Circus, but I'm not counting that. Yeah, so Watch Dogs Legion set in London. I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. I looked online. It just said sometime this fiscal year. I thought it was coming out this spring, but maybe I was mistaken. Number three, this one isn't confirmed yet, but it's Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. You know how Assassin's Creed games always get leaked. So this game going to be a sequel to Odyssey and Origins. Going to be, I think, the final game with Layla Hassan, most likely. I don't know if we're going to play as her. I'm having a sneaking suspicion that we're going to play as Otso Berg. I kind of think that Ubisoft is transitioning to have Otso Berg be your main modern day character because, spoiler alert for the fate of Atlantis, but at the end of that, Layla ends up paralyzing Otso and presumably kidnaps him. And since this game, you have Viking ancestry and Otso Berg is Finnish. I guess that's Viking, but I thought the Vikings were Norwegian, but I guess Finland's close enough. They can go with that. Otto Berg will certainly be a character in the modern day. I did hear leak though that this will be the final modern day game with modern day. I don't know if they meant this will conclude. Well, no, excuse me. The leak said this will conclude the modern day. I don't know if they meant the entire modern day. You know, from Assassin's Creed 1 with Desmond, and then you had those you had that Ubisoft employee, whatever, Abstergo employee. I don't know if they mean the entirety of the modern day or just Layla's portion, because a lot of people really hate Layla. I'm fine with her, but a lot of people just hate her. So I can understand saying, all right, one more game just to wrap her up. She's kind of turned into a villain at this point, so I'm wondering if that's why I'm kind of thinking that she's a bad guy, and like Atsu is a good guy now. He's not an assassin yet. Though my prediction will be at the end of the game he'll be an assassin, and like Layla will probably be dead. So second one is Cyberpunk 2077. This game is incredibly hyped. Probably the most hyped. It's like, yeah, this is probably the most hyped game at the moment because there's no like GTA coming out. There's no Fallout coming out. Elder Scrolls is too far away. There's no Red Dead or coming anything out. Call of Duty games come out too often to be kind of hyped. So I guess Cyberpunk 2077 is probably the most hyped game right now. I mean, I love the science fiction genre. I never played The Witcher because I'm not a huge fan of the fantasy genre. But I'm definitely going to get this game. Keanu Reeves is in it. That's pretty neat. I don't know a ton about it. I kind of want to not know a lot about it, but I do know it's an RPG game. open world, all that fun stuff looks incredible. Number one, this is the game I'm going to talk about the most, is Halo Infinite. So as I said earlier, I'm an Xbox gamer, and the reason I've been an Xbox gamer for I guess about 11 years at this point is because of Halo. Halo 3 was the reason I decided to get an Xbox 360 instead of a PlayStation 3, and I haven't looked back. I've gotten every Halo game since then. So I'm a big fan of this series, and I think Halo's kind of the Xbox One really like crapped the bed. So Halo had a pretty poor showing the past generation. So fresh start, Xbox One Series X coming out, and then the I guess PlayStation 6. Is that what we're on now? I don't even know anymore. Yeah. So the new consoles are coming out. So Xbox and PlayStation should be on sort of equal footing. So if the Halo Infinite's good, it'll sell a lot of Xboxes, which will in turn get more people into Halo. And kind of like Halo needs to be strong for Xbox to be strong, and Xbox needs to be strong for Halo to be strong, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I think this Halo Infinite is probably the last chance Halo has of like reclaiming its former self. It's still the face of Xbox exclusives, but I think if this game's successful and the Xbox Series One X launch is successful, it'll put Halo back at like the top couple of game franchises behind only Call of Duty, GTA, and the sports games. I think it'll put it far and away the biggest console exclusive in the gaming world. So I think this one, I'm kind of excited to see what they do with the Into the Master Chief, how they incorporate Spartan Locke and Commander Lasky. They might bring over the Halo Wars 2 characters, such as Ellen Anders, I think her name was, Captain Cutter. I want to see if the Flood's going to return. I want to see if there's going to be any missions on Earth. There's a lot to talk about with this game, and kind of like the future implications of Halo, the future of Xbox, because Halo and Xbox have been tied to the hip for pretty much since 2001, so they need each other. And the new console launch, Xbox knows that they need Halo to be strong to sell consoles. So yeah, those are the games I'm excited for in 2020. Leave a comment, let me know what games you guys like. Okay.